Alright. We were talking Sonic Prime in between parts. Only one of us has watched it.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes. I watched Steve. Right now I'm on episode 7 after start that one, but I won't spoil anything for the show because I know both of you haven't seen it yet. But I can say it's a well-written story, and I said earlier, during the intermission, that Prime Sonic is goofier than... Actually, not that he's goofier than this Sonic, it's just that he's goofy, and this Sonic is not really goofy, the one in Frontiers.
Yeah, this Sonic's kind of written in a way that he's... Because they're connecting all the games together. This one's written as be older and been through a lot.
Right. So the question I have is if Prime takes place before Frontiers,
if they're
or the other way around. Yeah. After this cutscene, I'll say more.
You again?
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Care to explain how saving my friends is a bad thing?
You are an enemy combatant. I will not share data with you.
What is wrong with you? Sonic would never endanger anyone. He's even going to help this Coco reunite with their one true love.
Love. An emotional status too vague and varied in its definition. You are both too ignorant to be helped.
What was that girl?
Aside from being a pain, no clue.
Okay.
That is kind of an issue I have with this game, because it's kind of the situation of villain is angry at hero, but never tells him why they're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because this is they've been doing the same cutscene for 5 or 6 times now, whereby he's doing this, and what kind of reminded me of, if any of you guys played Final Fantasy 13, and you kind of go through that story for 20 hours. You still would not know what the hell faultless means.
For me, the example would be Astral Chain. There's a villain in Astral Chain that's all angry at the main characters for working with their police government. It's like, why don't you tell me what the problem is? It's like, no, you're stupid. It's like, okay.
Right.
Like Sage keeps saying Sonic's endangering the world, and it's like, why? It's like, I'm not telling you. So how am I supposed to stop? No, I've played through the game, I know why, but still, it's like you could have saved a lot of troubles by explaining that.
That's true.
Right.
It's a continuous thing that's happening in this game.
Something wrong?
They say their Amore was stationed on the far side of the field. This is the field.
I'm not seeing a lot of farming going on.
Maybe, if you use that new technique of yours, you can clean up all this wild brush.
Mini game time. This is one I actually had an issue figuring out what the hell to do. You gotta just cut grass.
Oh yeah, speaking of classic Sonic not available in Sonic Frontiers, they do know that they could put that logo for it in replace, really. So instead of it not being the game, we actually get the Sonic Classic logo in terms of the lives.
Right. I mean, that's one way they honor classic Sonic.
Yeah, so really it's not completely out of the game.
No. Suppose not.
Stuff like that's better than shoehorning him in the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Sonic says, "Oh yeah, it's been generations since I've seen you." I mean,
I forgot how you activate these. I thought you were supposed to silence it, but it's not working.
he's doing pretty good right now. Near the score.
Alright, I couldn't attract the bees, but whatever.
It works.
Chaos Emerald. 2 to go.
So, all this used to be farmland, huh?
Yes. They make it sound like it was abundant. But now...
I mean, it's grassy.
Yup. But I've seen this kind of recovery in areas Dr. Eggman damaged. Something ruined this land, and it's barely begun to recover.
Then we need to make sure it has plenty of time to heal.
Right.
Keep tabs on the hedgehog. I want constant updates.
Yes, sir.
And keep looking for a way to get me out of here!
I am evaluating all safe options.
Keep up the good work, Sage.
Thank you, Doctor.
Alright, Chaos Emerald it is. I think we're gonna do a supersonic fight this time.
Yeah, because you have 6 emeralds, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
5.
5. Okay.
The 7 is on the giant.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not do the jump.
I think the one complaint I've heard about the game that was kind of funny was hearing how there's rails floating up in the open world.
Oh.
But I'm like, why does that matter? I mean, that's how the games were originally.
There's that mysterious symbol that they, spoilers, don't ever explain what it is.
Hmm. I actually didn't even notice that.
It
when
was
I
on
played
that
it.
thing.
I mean, I like this. They're just traveling just to get up to the emerald. It's, I don't know.
I was talking about this with someone before, like, and this person wasn't a Sonic fan. And the thing was, though, is that they say that the game doesn't look polished, or in a sense whereby there's a lot of stuff hanging in a very mediocre kind of level, whereby it's like an open world green grassland, and then you have loops and stuff everywhere, which I can understand what they're getting at, whereby, like, if it was more polished or just more well designed and stuff, they would have, like, you know, a feeling that you are in a world whereby loops, it would kind of contrast the environment, really, because it feels like, you know, it's assets all over the place. I do understand that when they do mention that.
I see. So it's like that person pretty much wanted, I guess, yeah, like the loops to be really part of the environment.
Yeah.
They could probably do that. I hope really they don't stick to cyberspace for the rest of the series.
Kind of like, I guess. I mean, it's really hard to say it, because I mean, you get levels like Sky Rail, you know, they have,
I am extending the range of my control, but I can still only command a few of the Ancient's relics at a time.
Commendable. But what about finding me a way out of this digital dimension?
I have run 1,700,050 simulations. There is no scenario to safely remove you from cyberspace.
Unacceptable. Keep looking. Make it your #1 priority.
But keeping you safe is my priority.
But yeah, what I think the guy was trying to say, because I can think of an example now. So in Sonic Adventure 2, when you look at all the rails in that game, if you look at Cityscape, if you look at Final Rush, or if you look at Pyramid Cave or Crazy Gadget, they all have different aspects to touch onto those rails to make it look into the environment. All the rails here just look exactly the same. Or maybe I might be wrong. They might not look the same, but it does look the same to me.
No,
just put it.
I see. Yeah, so in Adventure 2, it's like the placement of the rails and how everything is laid out, it seemed more natural.
And how it looks. How it looks, especially. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Whereby you won't see the same rails in Cityscape as you would see in Final Rush.
True.
Even in Sonic Heroes, they had different railings, because like Forest in Sonic Heroes was different compared to the rails. I can't remember what they're called. Bullet Train one.
Bullet Train
stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're different.
Even Sonic Adventure 2 was like that, because some of the rails in
Final Rush, Final Chase, compared to Skyrail, were different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Anyway, hold on, I got interrupted. As I was saying, the rails in White Jungle and Green Forest were different from all the other levels.
Yeah.
For the few that were in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't connect completely.
Yeah, I guess like in the open worlds here, or open zones as they term it, it just seems like, like it just kind of just added. I mean, I didn't really see it as a big issue, but I mean, I can see why it does seem like it's just a bunch of random objects in a, scenery.
Huh. No, I think their excuse is just cyberspace. I think the time constraints really hit them hard.
Constraints.
That's why I'm really hoping that the next game is way more built up. It's like the foundation's set. Now they can actually start doing stuff.
I just wonder if they're gonna do the open zone thing again.
Probably. Everyone liked it.
They should, yeah.
The action stages need a hell of a lot of work, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's get the final minigame.
Don't get too far ahead!
Maybe we should just let them wrap it up on their own.
We have to see this through!
We still haven't found Tails. We've been wrangling children and taking detours the whole way.
Are you telling me you would leave behind someone in need?
No, but I'm also worried about you. You can't help anyone if you're stuck in limbo.
All right. Then hurry up and save me too, so we can find Tails.
Sounds simple enough.
So, what are you guys' thoughts on Coco's in general? Do you guys think that this is like the best replacements to the Chows?
No, but they all fit together. In fact, I think one of these cutscenes will show very soon. There's gonna be a major Amy cutscene. Actually, I think it's this one.
They were reunited, right before the end.
They're together now. You take a minute. I'm gonna keep moving.
There was their connection to the child.
No idea what the hell happened. What were the things? What the hell was that?
So,
I have to unlock the Eggman memos when we get to the next island. Because Eggman brings some major context to what you just saw. That requires fishing with Big.
Hey, still thinking about the Coco?
Yeah, and more. I'm not sure what happened, but I know what I saw. A love that transcended time. I believe in that power. When this is over, I want to share that love with the world, even though it may take us far apart.
I know you'll do great. I want to hear all about it when you come back.
Alrighty.
okay.
Unlock the gate to the Titan.
What's up, Amy?
Look, wasn't this region locked off before? I think you can interact with it now. I think you can rotate some of them.
Maybe they'll act like the other puzzle locks and show me the way to that Titan.
It's worth a shot.
All right, what's the right way to do this? Looks like there's a pattern on the ground.
Yep. Match the lines up. Let's go.
I hated this puzzle.
Yeah, two of them move at the same time. That makes things difficult.
Yeah. This was the...
Where's this going? Oh, okay. I think it's going this way.
You got it. This is the one I actually had to like look up on YouTube and like figure it out.
I have to rotate you, but then I have to get their rotations correct. So if I turn this one left, alright, I need to turn you this. I think that, hopefully that's good. Point to there, and then that should connect you two. And then what do you control? Aha! Alright. But you rotate that guy down there. So I gotta return. Oh, you control 3 of them? Oh, God.
Telling you, man, this one just...
Now,
This one got me.
suppose if people wasn't able to complete this, I guarantee you the review scores would have gone lower. Just based off of this. I guarantee you. Because, you know, a lot of the reviews or when people start complaining about certain Sonic games is because they just don't know how to complete, like, you know, treasure hunting or the werehog and stuff like that. They just say it's just boring and then reviews just go down. But if, because this was like a little mini game and, you know, people was able to complete it in the end, it was fine.
Yeah, this one wasn't like that much of an issue that like it like would make people feel like, oh, I give up, you know.
Right.
I mean, even though I looked on YouTube to figure it out because I just want to get, you know, moving with the story.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
You got it. Yeah, there you go.
The path to the Titan is opened.
So beautiful.
You did it, Sonic! I'm sensing the Titan up ahead. This is it. The big showdown.
It'll be a short match if I can't find the last Chaos Emerald, though.
I searched everywhere I could. I'm out of ideas.
So where is it? Maybe I'll find it along the way.
Alrighty. Probably stop this one. Stop it here and then open the next part up with the Supersonic fight.
Alright.
Plus, clear memory again. I gotta make sure this is actually recording my voice, because I would be super annoyed if the last 3 parts did not record my voice.
Oh.
Save it. And stop capture.